All right, girls, Coach Brian back again. Okay, so now this is our offensive drill with screening. This is what we were working on also on Monday. Okay, now I may have made it a little confusing because we were trying to do two screens at the same time. That was a little bit too much, so I'm going to back off of that. But I'm just going to go through this again. And again, this is offense. So right now we're concentrating on the numbers that are in circles because this is our offense, and the X's again is the defense. Okay, and so this is how we're going to get ourselves, our point guard, open. The thing is that we don't have anybody that's like an explosive or like super duper dribbler that can get past defense. So this initial screen for this person, for our point guard, whoever this is, whether this is Sophia or anybody else, this is the most important part to get our offense going, okay? Because what this does is it frees her up to then either, take it into the paint or to pass off or whatever. So we're gonna go through this again. Okay, and then again we're gonna keep practicing this. Okay, so again, this is the setup. All right, so we're gonna have our point guard coming up the other end of the court, from the other end with the ball. Everybody will be set like this. We'll have our two players down low on the outside. So not right in close here. I'm going to break you guys out to the outside like this. Okay? Inside the three-point circle, but to the outside. And then we'll have these two players up top right near the corner of the free throw line. Okay? So this will be the setup. And the defense will probably be something like this, right? And then what they're going to try to do, right? What you'll see a lot of teams do is as the point guard comes up, initially they're going to see if they can trap you like way up here near half court. So you're probably going to see early in the game, here comes our point guard, this player coming all the way up here. And if they can make this work, I mean, isn't it great for a defense to trap the player, the point guard, up near the half court? Because now look how far away they are from the basket. It's really hard to do anything. Okay, so they're going to try to do this. But if we can beat this with a screen, then they're going to give up. And they know that they can't do that because if you set an effective screen, she can get by and leave this person in the dust. So if you can get around this, then they're probably going to back off, and they're not going to want to do that again. And they'll probably let her come down to here before they pick them up. But either way, it doesn't matter. Whether they pick them up here or here or here or here, it doesn't matter. It's just that as they come closer to half court, this just makes it a little bit more difficult for the person setting the screen because you don't know exactly where to go to set the screen. Whereas if they let them come all the way down, this is easy. This person's going to come over and screen right here. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay? So here's what I want to happen. Our point guard, whoever this is bringing the ball up, I want you to pick a side. So don't come straight up the middle like this. Okay? I want you to either come up the left side or come up the right side. Okay? So for the purpose of this video, we'll start on the left. Okay? And let's just do, split the difference here. So here she comes. Okay? Now all of a sudden, you see the defender start to come out here to challenge her. At this point, the point guard needs to stop moving their feet. You got to keep your dribble, protect the ball, right? Keep the ball away from the defender. So you either got to dribble it like over here with your left hand, put your body in between, use your arm bar. Keep this defender from being able to reach in and steal that ball. So you can't be dribbling it right here, right? You got to dribble it over here. And, turn your body, protect the ball. But don't stop dribbling. But the second that she stops, then I want the point guard to yell out a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep it a small number, okay? That is her signal that she needs a screen, okay? The second that happens, now this is when everything starts, okay? She has now stopped moving her feet. She's still dribbling. This person that's opposite side, so she came up the left, so it would be this person, is going to come over and immediately set a screen, okay, on this defender. At the same time, so again, girls, this is happening like within seconds, okay? This is all happening at the same time. These two players, as soon as they see the screen, these two players are going to come inside, not right on top of each other like this, okay? Maybe one over here, right to the edge of the paint like this. Maybe 1 foot inside the paint like this, okay? So this is all happening at once. Then this player is going to drop and kind of replace where this person was. It's going to drop down here, okay? So now here we go. So this is all happening at once. Here comes the screen. These two move inside. This one drops low, okay? then the point guard's kind of come off the screen and keep dribbling. Okay. Now this person, the screen is done now, right? This person now is going to come back and set up, basically up here somewhere near the free throw line, away from the point guard. Okay. Maybe whether they go back to their original spot or they come over here, I don't know, somewhere in this area. Okay. Okay. So now here's what happens. Now the screen is done. Here comes our point guard. At this point, she can either pass, right? So let's say one of the defenders slips in right here, okay? So now she can't get by here to shoot, right? She's stuck, right? But when that happens, somebody's going to be open. In this case, maybe this person's open, okay? Or if this defender slips into the middle, then this person's open, okay? Or, this person slips into the middle, and then maybe this person's open, all right? So the defense is going to have to react to our point guard driving into the middle. And they're going to have to either decide, do I stay with these people to cover them, or do I plug up the paint? And if there's nothing here, then our point guard should just take it all the way in as far as they can, take a quick shot, make it happen. Worst comes to worst, if she can't get the shot, she can't pass to one of these three, then she can come back here. This is her last option to come back to this person here, okay? But once the shot goes up, then you know what we're doing. We're all in here fighting for rebounds, okay? I want to have at least 4 people in here looking for rebounds, okay? This person maybe can hang out up here, because if the other team gets the rebound and they start to go back the other way, this is the person that's going to chase them back up court, right, and go after them, okay? So we can keep one person kind of floating up here for like any high rebounds that like bounce over everybody's heads, or again, if they happen to get the rebound and keep going up the other end, okay? All right. So now let me just reset this back. All right, so let me just reset this back. Just put everybody back where they belong. Get rid of this arrow here. Just give me a second, guys. Put everybody back where they should be. All right. Right here, right here. Okay, so now we're back to original. So again, it's the exact same thing if she comes up the other way. She comes up this way. Here comes the defender. Now it's this person, because it's the person away. Gonna come set the screen. She's going to roll towards the basket. At the same time, what's happening? These two are going to do the same exact thing, right? In towards the paint. This person that's still here is going to drop down this way, okay? And that's it, okay? Here she comes down the middle, either to take a shot, okay, or to pass off, okay? Either way. I don't know why my pass thing isn't working here. Okay, there it is. All right, so she's coming down here. She's either going to look to drive and shoot, or she's going to pass here, pass to here. Okay, we're going to keep ourselves spread out on the floor, so make sure, you're not right on top of each other. So, you guys be kind of like inside here a little bit. Pass, pass, shoot, pass over here. Worst comes to worst. This person has now come back. Outlet back to this person. Okay? And that's it. Okay? So again, this is happening literally all at once. So here's the key to this, right? There's 2 keys to this. The key is the point guard. The key to this is the point guard knowing when to call for the screen. Okay, depending where the defender. They're going to yell something out. Yell out a number, yell out screen. Stop moving their feet. Okay? And then the ultimate key is, if they're coming down this side, is this person right here, whoever's setting the screen. You have to be able to very quickly react. As soon as she stops dribbling and the defender's on, get yourself over there and set the screen. Now, the reason why I told you that she has to stop moving her feet is because you cannot do a moving screen, right? I told you guys this the first time we talked about screening, right? If the point guard is still trying to move her feet and the defender's backing up, and then you come over here to set a screen and you're moving on the screen, that's a violation. You can't. That's called a moving screen. You can't do that. So that's why it's really important the point guard hold up and stop moving their feet. Lock your feet in just for a minute, and then it's up to this person to get over here quick, set the screen, and then you roll off really close, shoulder to shoulder, roll right off that screen on the inside, and keep going. And again, at the same time, these players are coming inside. This one's dropping low. Okay, and then this guy's coming back over here. And then we decide what our best option is. Okay, so it's one screen. That's it. And then everybody else moves. Somewhere in here, we will get an open person because the defense is going to have to decide who they want to cover, where they're going to go. You'll have some confusion. It's going to leave somebody open, either for a shot or a pass, whether they choose not to cover the middle or whether they want to stay, they want to cover the middle, and then that's going to leave one of these guys open for a pass and then an easy shot, whatever, okay? So just think about it. Again, it's not complicated. You just have to work together. That's all. This is all about working together, okay? And I'll just say one thing about offense. You guys have to slow it down, okay? Everybody's in such a hurry. You guys go out there and you play offense like there's 5 seconds left in the game and we have to score to win, right? Most of the time it's not like that. Slow yourselves down. Think about what you're doing. You have time. There's no need to rush. Just tune out the noise. Tune out the people yelling, right? And just think about what you're doing. Make good decisions. Don't force passes over the top of defenders. Make good bounce passes. Remember, when you're inside of close quarters, bounce passes are better. But don't try to force it to somebody that's not open. And just don't rush it. Take your time. Take a deep breath. Slow down the game. There's no need to rush. We will tell you when you need to rush, okay? Most of the time, you're not rushing, okay? You're just coming down, and that's it, okay? And by the way, if these two people coming up the court, because they got to throw the ball in at the other end of the court, okay? If one's our point guard, again, they're going to come up. And then this person who threw the ball in with them is just going to come set up. But if the defender is waiting here, since this is the person that's going to be probably the screener, if the defense is waiting here, okay, for when she comes across half court, they're already sitting here waiting, then this person that brought the ball up should immediately go over and set the screen, okay? But if they're letting you bring the ball up, then this person's just going to go grab their spot on the court, okay, and then do the screen, at this point, okay? So it just depends, but you have to be able to react. As soon as you see that defender come and pick up our point guard, all right, if it's this person that came up, go set the screen right away. If they let you come down a little bit, right, they let you come down here, then go set the screen, okay? And then again, everybody moves inside. These two move inside. This one drops lower, okay? Really, really simple. We'll practice this on Thursday. We're going to keep doing it in every single practice until you guys just do it without even thinking about it. Okay, because if you don't do it in practice, you're definitely not going to do it during the game, when there's a lot of noise and commotion. Okay? All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Thanks, girls. We'll see you at practice.